Right, we are doing some troubleshooting over here. We got some LED strip lights that aren't working, so this is how you get up to these strip lights. What I found out so far, the driver. So you get the cooler, the main cooler at this facility takes you into the office area, which looks like it's pretty jammed up. It's a real tight space down here, so that's all right. Let's get that chair out of my way. Here's the hatch that gets you above. There's the outside brewery area. You gotta go up the hatch all the way over, and I found some drivers over there. Let's go take a look. This is where I found the drivers were. So there's a couple different sets of lights down there. These each do 2 LED strip lights. I already took the drivers out, but there's a driver tucked in here. Both drivers are conveniently bad. This is the third driver, so we're gonna get some replacements, but while we're here, we're gonna look at some other lights that are having issues. Let's take a peek. All right, we're back up replacing the drivers from yesterday, at least 2 that I could get. The other ones are factory order, and I'll show you what the main problem was. These were the original drivers. These are non-dimmable drivers right here. I got some nice new ones that are actually dimmable because the lights are dimmable. Not sure why they didn't put them in originally, but I think maybe just over time from dimming the lights, they kind of just failed out. Got the driver a little bit bigger too because they were pushing the wattage and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and redo this. All right, we got the new drivers in place. Took down the old 4 11/16. Like I said, these old drivers were squeezed inside that. It wasn't heating good. They're non-dimmable. The new ones are dimmable like they should be. I don't even know why the old ones lasted so long. We're gonna leave most of this stuff up here until we come back and change that out, because you can see what we're dealing with. It's a lot to get up and down. Grab a couple zip ties, clean some of this up, and we're good to go. And this was the LED strip lights that weren't working. We didn't have that upper, and then these 2 lowers. So you can see at nighttime when you're in here, it takes away a lot of the lighting. We only had that very top upper. So now we got a Lutron. I don't know why they got a brown plate and a black device, but that's a whole nother story. Things are back up in operation. Gives you some nice light. Next, we're coming to do those. Those are the 3 lights back here that the drivers are all bad on. 1, 2, 3. So we'll be back. Those are factory 1 to 2 week lead time drivers. So we're gonna get those. They had to be pre-programmed to a specific requirement based on that light and what's existing. So we'll be back to do those, and let's get the hell out of here.